Hey, hello, everybody. Welcome. Deborah Kagan here. You are out there ready for your mojo moment. And we are doing a series. This is the first time I'm doing a series during these mojo moments. And this is the second of a 5-part theme series, whatever you want to call it. You're here for your mojo moment of the day. And the mojo moments, of course, are tips, tools, information, and inspiration to help you keep your mojo rocking most of the time. And I'm very excited about this theme. It's all about mojo. It's all about your personal magnetism. And this theme has been inspired by the book Think and Grow Rich by Napoleon Hill, specifically pieces that come from chapter 11. And this is transmutation of your mojo. He talks about it as sex energy, but whether you call it sex energy or mojo or life force or chi or ki or prana, it is that stuff that animates all of life, and it's within you. And that is what I'm here to support you with in turning the volume dial up on that life force. I call it mojo. So welcome. All right, the second key to your personal magnetism is one of my personal favorites, actually, and it is your tone of voice. It's your tone of voice. A lot of people don't think about the way that they sound necessarily. You just talk the way you think that you talk. And I'm sure now that you are having an awareness about this, you know that there are some people whose voices you totally enjoy, and there are some that you don't. And there are some that you're like, wow, neither here nor there, and yet they have a great capacity with their voice and with the way that they use their voice. And this second key is, of course, is about the way you use your voice. And I love to give this example because, there are different times for different things and ways to utilize your life force to have a bigger impact for yourself and others. Now, think about I also like to talk about the different qualities of energy. And, we divvy them up into two areas. There's masculine energy and feminine energy, right? This isn't about gender. And when we're looking at these two qualities of all energy, and mostly masculine energy gets connected to and is related to very things that are very active, things that are have more force in the world, things that are more linear, A to B, things that have a certain straight up direction. So welcome to learning about this. And the feminine quality is associated with more spaciousness, roundness, motion, nonlinear space and experience and energy. So I want you to imagine again that you have these, you all have these two qualities within you, and you have them with your tone of voice as well. So for instance, if I was going to do these mojo moments for you only in the masculine, it would sound something like this. So we're going to talk about the second key to your personal magnetism. It is one of the 5 keys to your mojo. It literally is the thing that will help you. It's called your tone of voice. And now I'm just talking about this key in the more masculine way. And this is what it would sound like if I only talked to you in more of a masculine energy. Begins to sound a little robotic. Whoo! And honestly, that was really uncomfortable because all the energy, it was just neck up, right? That was neck up. Can you imagine having a conversation with someone that just sounded like that all the time? Or maybe you do have conversations with someone that sounds like that most of the time. Not something that I personally enjoy. Now, let's do one that would just be tone of voice that is more of the feminine energy, and just only that. It's going to take me a second. I'm going to talk to you about the second key to personal magnetism, and it's all about feminine energy, and it's really about a way to amplify your mojo, and it's really a fantastic thing to have a connection to. It is going to help you to amp your magnetism. It's going to help you to have your mojo. It's going to be just really fantastic, and it's going to be all just like this, right? Which is more, there's more animation to it. And yet it's this sort of lyrical, round, no beginning, no end type of tone of voice. So the best, really, it's like, this is where you get the best of both worlds. When you are looking to have more personal magnetism, start to become aware of which side of that spectrum that you tend to lean on with your tone of voice, with just your natural speech. So, some people lean much more towards that feminine tone of voice, and there are others that lean more towards the masculine. And then begin to play with going back and forth, right? So that's one piece of tone of voice. Then you can also play with, again, the rhythm and the cadence of your tone of voice. You can play with the, with the levels of a higher to a lower resonance, and see how that feels in your body and feels, coming out of your mouth. And start to play with this, especially with people that you know. Don't tell them that you're doing this, right? But play with your tone of voice, especially around people that you know, and see what the reaction is. See if they pay attention differently. And as you learn to use your voice as a tool in your mojo toolkit, because it is. I mean, certainly, if you're in a more professional setting and you're looking to have more impact, you can have more space between your words, and you can also literally, like as in music, punctuate the way that you are saying something to make a powerful statement. Did you get that? Right? And then if you're on a date or with a lover, your beloved, you can start to play. Now I'm playing, as the woman in the relationship. But certainly if you're a man, you can consider the way that you would use your tone of voice with your lover. But, it might become rounder and more breathy and just kind of open and slower. It would be a little more Marilyn Monroe-like. And you would say, oh my gosh, I just love it when you do that. It's just feels so good. Or it feels so good when you put your arm around me like that, right? And that becomes a whole other way to use your tone of voice to, again, increase your mojo, and again, to have more impact with those that you are hanging out with, right? So this is an endless conversation, and I think a really exciting conversation. And now, as always, because you have some new awareness about tone of voice and the fact, because it is a fact, that it is your second key to your personal magnetism, go ahead and start to notice it, right? Again, notice it with others, play with your own tone of voice, and then let us know, let me know, let all, us in this Mojo community know what the results have been. Comment below and, and share what's happening for you. Because I am sure once you start to use this key, things will shift for you, and you'll probably have a lot more fun. All right, everybody, this has been your Mojo moment for the day. And remember, we are on a theme right now. It is your 5 keys to your storehouse of personal magnetism. Today has been key number 2. We will be back I will be back, and you and I, so that's a we, will be back for key number 3, and I look forward to it. So sending you so much love as always, and get out there, go rock your mojo like only you can rock your mojo, and I'll see you on the next one. Okay? All right. Bye for now.